Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my video. Tom here, and today I'm going to be showing you on how to beat the latest Piggy chapter, A Paranormal Christmas. But real quick, I just want to say that obviously this is a non-canon chapter, which means keys are going to spawn in random places. So for you guys, keys or shovels or whatever will spawn in different spots, but I will be showing you where they usually spawn and giving you a good idea. Because let's be real, it can be a big pain in the bum when I tell you guys to get the red key, for example, from the snow bit, but then all of a sudden it's not there. So don't worry, I've got that covered for you all. And second of all, this is your first time trying to do it. So obviously you're going to be pretty bad at it at first. Like, I was terrible at it when I first played it. But once you get the hang of it and you learn the patterns, you'll be good to go. Which is exactly why I'm making this. So yeah, without further ado, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get right into this. The game starts off with a glitchy screen, hinting that we could have went into some sort of other universe, similar to the ending of chapter 10. We can then be seen lying on the sofa fast asleep in a cabin full of happy and jolly Christmas decorations. However, that happiness and Christmas spirit isn't going to last much longer, because all of a sudden there's a huge earthquake. Oh no! We quickly wake up wondering what the hell just happened. Don't worry guys, it's just Santa, he landed on the roof. Just like any other stupid horror character in one of these situations, we decide to get up and investigate. Because what a brilliant idea, what could possibly go wrong? That was a huge crash on the roof, I should go see what happened. Good idea. Okay, so now that the cutscene is finished, what you want to do is head straight out of the back door. Don't go through the front door, you're just going to waste time. So go out the back door, and you see where the maze is. Go and have a look on the two benches. There should be a ladder. And if there isn't a ladder, head to your right and go and search the cabins. There should be a ladder outside on the first bench you'll see. What you want to do is you want to grab the ladder, run back inside the cabin, and place it right where the missing ladder is. Quickly climb up the ladder and grab the red key. Now what you want to do this time is actually go through the front door instead of the back door this time, because you want to head to the barn, but be super careful because it's more than likely that Piggy will have spawned in by now. So I mean, Piggy usually doesn't spawn near the barn, but you still gotta be careful. So now that you're in the barn, you'll see a purple safe and some scissors. Obviously right now we don't have the purple key, so what you want to do is pick up the scissors and then quickly crawl out through the gap on the top. But what I've discovered is that sometimes the scissors don't actually spawn here, and it happened to me once. Now it may have just been a glitch, because remember this update only came out a few hours ago, but if it does happen to you, they'll probably spawn on one of the benches near the spawn, so you'll just have to look over there. But keep in mind, that is very rare to happen. But anyways, now that you've got the scissors, run over to the maze and cut it open with those bad boy, the skizzers, that's what we call them. Now don't worry about the maze just yet, crawl out of there and head back over to the barn, because you want to find the shovel. And that's usually where the shovel spawns, in the barn. However, similar to the scissors and the ladder, it spawns in two different places, but it might not be in the barn, and if it is in the barn, you'll need to look behind the hay, just like I did, and it took me ages to figure this out. It is actually hidden very well, but then again, I've got a very bad man luck, so, and in my case, it was in the maze, so you had to run all the way back. So yeah, it might spawn in the maze for you, or it might spawn in the barn for you. Either way, it still kind of sucks. If it spawns in the maze, you'll have to make sure Piggy isn't on you, because if Piggy follows you into that maze, you're screwed. Good news is that the shovel only spawns in one spot in the maze, and that's near the bench. However, the bad news is that it's completely pitch black, so it might take you a while to see it, but it is near the bench. Now that you've got the shovel, you want to start digging up random bits of snow. Now for this bit, I can't really help you because it's completely random. All I can say is just dig, and hopefully you'll find it. I got really lucky in this case and got the key instantly, and the key is the purple key. So yeah, just keep digging and I wish you luck. Next, with the purple key, you want to leg it over to the barn again. Yes, I know, isn't it funny how we keep on going to the barn? But this is because you notice how earlier I said there's a purple safe in there. Yes, wow, we need to use the purple key on it, wow, obviously, and you'll get the black key, which is the most important key on this game mode, and you'll see why in a second. The black lock is located all the way at the back of the map, which means there's a big chance you're going to run into Piggy, which means you want to sneak your way across or just sprint it. It's just past the maze, and I mean it's pretty much impossible to miss, because it's the massive building with like red lights coming off of it, and it's like haunted and probably full of evil ghosts and TSP. You guys get the idea. But this flame right here is exactly what makes the black key the most important part, because without it we won't be able to get into this room, and this flame is the thing we use to defeat the monster or Piggy with. Next, now that you've done that, you want to go over to this like snowy igloo bit. It's kind of like an igloo, and you want to collect 3 snowball bits to create a big snowball like the size of like, I don't know, like a snowman, I guess. So you use it to then crush the ice and crush this massive like sledge of ice, which then creates a padlock, the blue padlock. Now obviously we're going to need to find the blue key, but in order to do that, first we need to get the green key, which spawns in the 3 cabins near the houses, and it'll either spawn in the middle one or the last one. Now for me it spawned in the last one, but like I said, it might be different for you guys. But I actually wasted a lot of time on this bit because Piggy started chasing me. But after being chased through the whole maze and then what felt like half the map, I finally managed to get the green key. Now what you want to do is you want to go back in the start house you went in earlier, or actually the other house, it doesn't really matter, and you want to use it on like the distorted portal thing, and it opens, and in there you'll be able to get the blue key. So now sprint back to the igloo bit and open up the padlock, and it'll be like this cool like cutscene, like a secret passageway, but don't go down there yet. You need to save that for last. Right, so now what we need to do is we need to get the hammer, and this is located at the barn, obviously, like all the others, and it's on the hay bales, so you don't need to go inside, it's just outside. So you quickly grab the hammer, and you want to sprint backwards, past the houses, and to the 3 cabins, and the first one you'll see with the wooden planks on, you want to just smash them down and bust it open, and you'll be able to get the orange key, which you then want to take to the second house with the Christmas tree, not the main one. And it's really important to get that right, because if you go on the wrong one, Piggy could potentially get you, but you're also going to waste a lot of time. So make sure you go in the one with the Christmas tree in. So once you're inside here, there's like, I think there's like 4 little cabinets. I don't know how many there is, but one of them has an orange lock on it, and it's not the hard miss, but once you open it, it's got the yellow key in. Grab it and take it to the barn. It's like flipping Groundhog Day, isn't it? Up and down in the barn. But now take it to the treasure chest, the yellow lock on it, and once you open it, it'll give you a torch. So then pick the torch up and head back like the haunted room from earlier, which is past the maze with the flaming, and if you connect the dots, you're probably going to see what we're doing here. So once you've used the blue flame to light up the torch, it's time to find Piggy. It's time for an epic boss fight. Well, it's not really much of a boss fight, to be honest, but it's still pretty cool, so run up to him and light him on fire using it. But guys, you gotta be careful, don't just stand there and look at him, because this is when he starts to get stronger and a lot more faster. So if you just stand there, he's gonna get you. So just light him on fire and then run and do the next step I'm about to tell you to. I know I stop, but that's just to show you what happens. Okay, so now it's time for the second torch, which is located in the maze, and if it's not in the maze, then it should be on one of the benches near the maze. However, if it is in the maze for you guys, keep in mind that it does spawn in 2 locations. It'll either be on the bench, like mine was, or it'll be near where the shovel was. So keep that in mind. And once again, light up the torch. Alright, so this is the last torch you want to get now, and it's also the last step really. So remember how earlier I said you want to open the blue passageway, like the secret passageway, but just leave it? Well, now we need to run back to it, and you want to quickly leg it down the stairs. Make sure Piggy isn't behind you. Grab the torch down there and run back up. Once again, light it up with the flame, run at Piggy, and then, well, you've done it, you've won. And then you're greeted with George and Zoe Zebra's sisters. So after all of that hell, it turned out it was just a VR game. Yeah, I mean, that would explain what all of the glitching was earlier. Turned out we weren't into a different universe, it was just a VR headset. And well, there you have it guys, that is how you beat the brand new Christmas update and map on Piggy, Paranormal Pigmas. I really enjoyed it. Let me know what you all think down below. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. If you found this helpful, I'd greatly appreciate it. We're trying to get to 8,000 subscribers. But yeah, with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.